Okay, good morning students. Welcome back again. We were discussing chapter number 8, right? That is natural resources. We have seen the last topic, that is types of soil, right? That was the previous topic that we discussed in the previous session, right? There are 8 types of soil, that is alluvial soil, red soil, black soil, laterite soil, desert soil, mountain soil, forest soil, or petty or marshy soil. Right? All these things we have seen. So now we are clear with what this particular natural resources or the chapter is all about, right? The chapter is divided, I guess, in the main different parts. That is the first, that is use of resources. The resources that are given through nature, how we need to use it, right? So that was the first topic that we did. That is resources as food, then resources as the source of raw material, and the third, that is resources as energy resources. Then we saw the next topic, that is how many types of different resources are there, right? Then we came to the new concept, that is soil formation, right? How the soil is being formed. Then we came to know about the soils and its types. So that is the second topic, right? Today we are moving towards the new topic, that is on page number 64. Page number 64, right? So that is soil erosion. So now we knew how the soil is being formed. Now we are clear with what soil is. Now we have seen the different types of soil. Now we are going to learn something new. That is soil erosion. That is soil erosion. So what it is, let's look into the textbook. Erosion means the transportation of land particles from one place to another, right? Soil doesn't stay at one place. It moves from one to the other place. That is known as soil erosion. Maybe through the wind, maybe through the water, or maybe through the earth imbalance, for example earthquake, right? Or for example volcanoes, right? Or for example flood, right? There are many natural calamities through which the soil transfers itself from one place to the other place. That is known as erosion. That is known as erosion, right? Means the transportation of land particles from one place to another with the help of moving air and water. With the help of moving air and water, right? In other words, the faster transportation of the particles on the surface land to other place by natural forces, So what are the natural forces? That is water and air, right? It takes many years to form the upper layer. It takes many years to form the upper layer. Why it happens? Why it takes number of years to form the upper layer? Because there are different soil particles which are moving from one to the other place, right? And they all get mixed up in the natural element through sun rays, through water, through air, and they get mixed up. And then the soil is being formed. So it's not an easy process through which, it happens in seconds or it happens in hours. It takes years to form the soil, right? It takes many years to form the upper layer, that is the upper part of the soil, right? If the soil particles are carried away because of heavy rain or stormy wind, the agriculture production decreases. It is extremely necessary to maintain this upper layer for agriculture. So the soil erosion should be prevented. So it should be prevented, right? Soil erosion જેટલું prevent થાય એટલું આપણે prevent કરવાનું છે, because that soil is important for the agricultural concept, right? આપણે different types of soil જોઈ ગયા, and we even saw the example which are the crops that are being developed in different types of soil. Now imagine if this soil is being eroded from one place to the other, can the particular grains or the food grains which are being developed as an agriculture sector can grow in that same place again? No, right? Because the soil which is producing something good, right, which gives a development to the agricultural concept, that soil has been eroded from that place, right? So we have to prevent that soil. We have to prevent that soil through water or through the stormy winds. That is a kind of our responsibility, that as a nature, once the soil has been eroded, it can never come back again. So we have to prevent this type of soil so that the agriculture or the vegetation concepts develops, right? વાડીમાં જુઓ બધાએ છે ને ખાસ એવી રીતે ધ્યાન રાખવું, એ જે માટી હોય ને એ માટી જ સૌથી ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ. That soil is the most important thing, because of that soil, right, the particular food grains are being developed, right? હવે માટી જો હવામાં કે પાણીમાં એક જગ્યાએથી બીજી જગ્યાએ ફ્લો થઈ જાય, right, તો પછી તમે કંઈ પણ વાવશો એ જગ્યાએ, so there are very less chances to develop anything on that place. So soil erosion should be prevented, right? See, some pictures are also being given. You can see the particular pictures, right? Soil erosion ના પિક્ચર આપેલા છે. એક જગ્યાએ તમે જુઓ છો એકદમ ગ્રીન છે અને એક જગ્યાએ તમે જુઓ છો એકદમ ડ્રાય છે. That is the kind of soil, right? એટલે ઘણીવાર soil erodes થઈ જાય તો કેવો ડિફરન્સ આવે છે બંને પિક્ચર્સની અંદર. That has been clearly mentioned over here in the textbook, right? So we have to prevent the soil, right? But you should be clear what is soil erosion. Soil erosion means the transportation of land particles from one place to the other with the help of moving air or water is known as soil erosion, right? Next, measures to prevent soil erosion. Now, how will you prevent this soil? Point number 1. See, these 5 points are very important ones that can be asked in 3 marks question, right? What is soil erosion, and write down the measures to prevent the soil erosion. This is how the question can be formed and can be asked in 3 marks. That is in section number C, right? It contains 24 marks. So there would be 8 questions and 3 marks of each question. So this can be asked in a 3 marks question. We are not clear with the paper style yet, what the paper style would be, but as per the last year paper style, right, there is a huge probability if that same paper style has been followed, this type of questions can be asked in 3 marks, right? So you have to remember all the points, or you have to learn by heart all the points, right? Point number 1. Control the grazing activity on the land. We need to control the grazing activity, right? Particles ને આપણે stop કરવાના છે, control કરવાના છે, right? From one place to the other place, right? Plantation should be carried out in contour method in sloppy region. Sloppy region એટલે કેવા region? ઢાળવાળા, રાઈટ? જે જગ્યાએ ઢાળ હોય તો એ જગ્યાએ એવું પ્લાન્ટેશન કરવાનું છે કે ઉપરથી લઈને નીચે સુધી સ્લોપી એરિયાઝ જ્યાં હોય, જ્યાં જનરલી સોઇલ ફટાફટ નીચે ઉતરી જતી હોય, તો એ જગ્યાએ તમારે એવી રીતે પ્લાન્ટેશન કરવાનું છે, તો એવી રીતે એને સોઇલને ઇરોઝ કરવાની છે કે એક જગ્યાએ સ્ટેબલ રહે, એક જગ્યાએ સ્ટેબલ રહે. I'll show you one picture so you'll have an idea what it is. See, can you see this picture on the next page, horizontal, and the other one, that is terraced farming, right? આને સ્લોપી એરિયાઝ કહેવાય. શું કહેવાય? સ્લોપી એરિયાઝ. તો જો એ લોકોએ કેવી રીતે રોપ્યું, રાઈટ? તમે કદાચ મૂવીઝમાં પણ જોયું હશે અથવા તમે આસામમાં તમે ખાસ જોશો જ્યાં ટી પ્લાન્ટેશન હોય ને એ એકદમ સ્લોપી એરિયામાં હોય, પણ એ લોકો શું કરે, એક વોલ અથવા એક નાનકડું થિન લેયર ઊભું કરી નાખે, સો દેટ ધ સોઇલ ઇઝ પ્રિવેન્ટેડ, સો દેટ ધ સોઇલ ઇઝ પ્રિવેન્ટેડ. છતાંય થોડીક તો નીચે જવાની જ છે, પછી નીચે પાછી પડે એટલે પાછું એક લેયર ઊભું કરી, રાઈટ? એન્ડ ઇટ ગોઝ ઓન. And it goes on. So it has been clearly given in this picture how they have drawn, right? કેવી રીતે આપેલું છે, right? So you can see how they are trying to stop the soil erosion. એટલે ઘણી બધી જગ્યાએ જ્યાં particular soil erode થઈ જતી હોય અથવા એવો એરિયા હોય જ્યાં સારી સારી માટી નીચે ઉતરી જતી હોય, ત્યાં આ રીતે soil erosion થાય છે, right? Generally it has been done more in north of India, that is in Assam, especially in the tea plantation. In the tea plantation, right? Soil એટલી સરસ છે, પ્લસ હવે સ્લોપી છે એટલે પાણી બી નીચે ઉતરી જશે, તો પાણી બી સર્વાઈવ નહીં કરે, the water will also go down, so they make a thin layer at every level so that the water is also being stored and plus the soil is not also being particular eroded, right? This is how we have to particular stop the soil erosion in the sloppy regions. Point number 3. Plant trees in the fallow land. રાઈટ? ફેલો લેન્ડ એટલે શું? ડ્રાય એરિયા, રાઈટ? જ્યાં સોઇલ ઉતરી જતી હોય અથવા કોઈ એવી જગ્યાએ સોઇલ ના રહેતી હોય અને એ જગ્યાએથી મૂવ થતી હોય ટુ ધી અધર પ્લેસ, રાઈટ? વી નો દેર આર સર્ટન પ્લેસીસ ઓબ્વિયસલી દેર ઇઝ સોઇલ ઇરોઝન because of the nature, that is season changes or seasonal changes, right? So we know that the soil is going to move. Suppose let us say for example monsoon, right? હવે તમે આપણો ડેમ જુઓ, આપણા ડેમની જ વાત કરું, સુરેન્દ્રનગરના ડેમની, ત્યાં ઘણી સારી માટી, રાઈટ? તો ઘણીવાર ડેમ ઓવરફ્લો થઈ જાય. હવે ડેમ ઓવરફ્લો થઈ જાય એટલે બધી માટી હોય ને એ પાણી જોડે જતી, રાઈટ? ધીસ ઇઝ વોટ ધ રિયાલિટી. હવે બધી સારી માટી ક્યાં જતી રહી? પાણી જોડે ફ્લો થઈ ગઈ એન્ડ ઇટ ઇઝ સ્પ્રેડેડ ઇન સચ એ પ્લેસ વેર ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ રિક્વાયર્ડ, રાઈટ? હવે શું કરવાનું? ત્યાં ટ્રીઝ પ્લાન્ટ કરવાનું. શું પ્લાન્ટ કરવાનું? ટ્રીઝ પ્લાન્ટ કરવાનું. ઇફ યુ પ્લાન્ટ ધ ટ્રીઝ, that soil will remain over there in that area, એ ટ્રીઝ હોય ને એ હોલ્ડ કરી રાખે સોઇલ. દેટ ડઝન્ટ એલાઉ ધી ક્વોન્ટિટેટિવ સોઇલ ટુ મૂવ અવે ઇન અ લાર્જ ક્વોન્ટિટી, રાઈટ? ત્યાં જો તમે ડેમ પાસે એક સાથે 2000, 5000, 10000 ટ્રીઝ પ્લાન્ટ કરી દો. નરેન્દ્ર મોદી ડીડ વેન હી કેમ ટુ ગુજરાત, રાઈટ, ફોર ધ નર્મદા પ્રોજેક્શન. જ્યારે સ્ટાર્ટ થઈને ત્યારે એક સાથે 4-5000 ઝાડ ત્યાં પ્લાન્ટ કર્યા. Why? Just to prevent soil erosion or to create more greenery, right? Afforestation. ગમે તે તમે કહો. પણ જો તમે આવી જગ્યાએ પ્લાન્ટ ટ્રીઝ કરો ને તો એ સોઇલને પકડી રાખશે. So fallow land, that means where the soil is good and where there are more chances that the soil, gets washed away by the water or by the air, plant trees in that area. એ જગ્યાએ તમે પ્લાન્ટેશન કરશો ને ટ્રીઝનું એટલે એ સોઇલ પકડી રાખશે. So that is again a measure to prevent the soil erosion. Next, construct check dams where there are streams. વહેતું પાણી હોય ને જે એની નીચેની માટી પણ બહુ સારી, right? હવે પાણી તો વહી જશે, right? Streams means the flowing water. Now the water is constantly moving from one place to the other and at the end it goes into the sea, right? તો પાણી તો ખારું થઈ ગયું. That is of no use. So where the water is constantly flowing, plant some check dams. Check dams ઊભા કરી દો નાના નાના, એટલે પાણી વહેતું ઓછું થઈ જશે અને જે માટી હશે ને એ ત્યાં ને ત્યાં રહેશે. So that would again be helpful or a measure to prevent soil erosion, right? Next, cultivate very deeply in the field to reduce the speed of water. કલ્ટિવેશન, પ્લાન્ટેશન એવી રીતે કરો એગ્રીકલ્ચર કોન્સેપ્ટનું, અથવા કોઈ પણ પ્લાન્ટેશન તમે કરો છો એ એરિયાની અંદર, રાઈટ, દેટ શુડ બી વેરી ડીપ. બહુ ઊંડો ખાડો ખોદવાનો અને પછી પ્લાન્ટેશન કરવાનું, એટલે એ માટી અંદર ને અંદર જ, રાઈટ? કદાચ ફ્લો થાય તો ઉપરના સરફેસથી ફ્લો થાય, બટ એનું જે ક્વોન્ટિટી હોય એ નીચે જમીનની અંદર જતું હોય, રાઈટ? એટલે પાણી અથવા હવા શું કરે, water and the air, they take the upper part of the soil. So if we plant each and everything, or if we cultivate everything very deeply inside the earth, right, so that would keep the qualitative soil inside the earth only. So that is again a method to reduce soil erosion, right? That is, cultivate very deeply in the field, right, whatever the field is, to reduce this particular speed of water, પછી એમાં કદાચ પાણીનો ફ્લો થતો હશે ને, રાઈટ, તો એ પાણીનો ફ્લો બી ધીમો થઈ જશે because it is very deep. So again, that force of water will not allow the soil to move away from one place to the other place very easily or very fastly. It will stay over there, right? I hope this concept is clear. That is to measure or to prevent the particular soil erosion. Right? Moving towards the next concept, soil erosion, right? Soil conservation. I'm extremely sorry. It is soil conservation. Soil conservation means conserve એટલે preserve, right? Soil conservation means to prevent this soil erosion and to maintain its quality. First thing is to prevent this soil erosion. So now we saw the steps. What are the measures to prevent this soil erosion, right? હવે આપણે એને એ જે સોઇલ ઇરોઝન થાય છે એને આપણે રોકી દીધું, રાઈટ? નાઉ એને કન્ઝર્વ કરવાનું, એને પ્રિઝર્વ કરવાનું છે. એકવાર રોકી દીધું એનો મતલબ એમ નહીં કે ત્યાં ને ત્યાં જ રહેશે. There might be some natural calamities through which there are chances that the soil passes over again. So now what we need to do, we need to conserve that soil. રાઈટ? જો કેટલાક લોકોને એગ્રીકલ્ચર ફાર્મિંગ હોય ને, અથવા તમારા કોઈ ઓળખાણમાં હોય અથવા કોઈ રિલેટિવ્સને હોય, તો એક જ જગ્યામાં ઘણી બધી અલગ અલગ મલ્ટિપલ વસ્તુ ઉગી શકે, રાઈટ? એક જ સિઝનની અંદર એક જગ્યામાં અલગ અલગ પ્લાન્ટેશન થાય ઇન ધી એગ્રીકલ્ચરલ કોન્સેપ્ટ, બીકોઝ ધ સોઇલ ઇઝ લાઈક ધેટ. હવે માની લ્યો એ સોઇલ ઇરોઝ થઈ ગઈ જતી રહી, then there might be probability that in the next season if you try to grow the same particular vegetation in that field, it will not grow. Then you might think, oh, previous year તો બધું થતું હતું, આ વર્ષે નથી થતું. Why? Because the qualitative soil has been eroded. So now the next step is we need to conserve it. હવે એને બચાવીને કેમ રાખવું, એને હું પ્રિઝર્વ કરીને કેમ રાખવું, કન્ઝર્વ કરીને કેમ રાખવું, to maintain its quality, right? Soil conservation is directly connected to retain the soil particles at their original place. The main thing is soil ને એવી રીતે કન્ઝર્વ કરવાની છે કે એના જે soil particles છે, that means the main particles of small particles of the soil, that should stay at its original place. that should stay at its original place, right? Different remedies are used, or different methods are being used at different places in this world to its according to its location and its problem. If the soil is not conserved, then there are chances of flood, which enhances the risk against lives and property, right? If the soil is being not conserved, the proper soil, the quality વાળી soil છે એ conserve નહીં થાય, then there are chances of flood. Because it takes away through water. તો એ બધું પાણી, એ બધી soil flood થઈને કોઈ એક particular area માં પહોંચી જશે, right? Which enhances the risk against lives and property. Thus, soil conservation is very much necessary. It is very much necessary to maintain the quality of the soil, right? Now, what are the remedies of soil conservation? What are the methods through which soil can be conserved, right? બે અલગ-અલગ concept છે. અહીંયા soil erosion આપેલું છે on the left side અને અહીંયા soil conservation છે. ખાસ ધ્યાન રાખજો, બંને ટોપિક અલગ-અલગ છે. First is soil erosion and remedies or measures to prevent soil erosion. Second concept is soil conservation and the next is remedies of soil conservation. જેમ અહીંયા 3 માર્કમાં આગળનો ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછાઈ શકે, and this again can be asked in a 3-mark question, right? Both the concepts are different. Conservation and erosion. Erosion એટલે કે soil વહી જાય છે, એ erosion ને stop કરવાની. અને second concept છે એ stop થઈ ગયા પછી એને conserve કરવાની છે. So that is the second concept, that is what we are learning right now. So please make a difference between these two. Soil erosion is a different concept and soil conservation is a different concept, right? So what are the remedies of soil conservation? Point number 1. The roots of the trees in the forest cover or hold up the soil particles. જેમ આગળના કોન્સેપ્ટમાં કીધું tree plantation, right? So trees ના જે roots હોય ને, which are very deep inside the earth, they hold up the soil particles. They have the maximum strength. જે roots હોય ને એમની પાસે maximum strength હોય to hold the soil particle or to cover the soil particles. They do not allow the main soil particles to move away freely, whether through air or through water, right? So tree plantation is one of the best thing to prevent the soil. Second concept, plant trees. See, it is what the same concept is. Plant trees in the rivers, gorges or in the mountain slopes, right? Rivers na corners ઉપર તમે જો trees plant કરો ને, right? And the rivers માં તો constantly water flow થતું હોય, so there is a good quality of soil inside the water, right? And which is constantly flowing through the river. So if you plant trees on the river banks or even in the mountain slopes, there are mountains છે અને slopes, that means when the mountain is in ascending or in descending order, ઉપર ચડતો અને નીચે ઉતરતો, તો એવી જગ્યાએ ત્યાં corners ઉપર એની જ્યાં place છે ત્યાં trees plant કરવાના. So when you plant a tree, તો એ જે ઉપરથી નીચે soil ઉતરતી હોય તો એ trees ના જે roots છે એ એની quality રાખી શકે એ જ જગ્યાએ, right? So plant trees on the rivers or on the mountain slopes, right? Point number 3. A series of trees should be grown near a desert region. A series of trees should be grown near the desert region. Suppose તમે જે છો એનાથી 50 feet next desert start થાય છે, right? તો 50 feet ના અંતરે or 20 or 30 feet ના અંતરે અહીંયા એક series એટલે એક લાઈનમાં tree plantation કરી દે. Why? Look into the textbook. A series of trees should be grown near a desert region to prevent the winds directly with more velocity. To prevent the winds. હવે ડેઝર્ટમાં ઘણીવાર તમે ઇમેજિન કરો વાવાઝોડું આવે અથવા પવન જોરથી આવે, the force of air that is too much. હવે એ જે ડેઝર્ટની વિન્ડ હોય એ બધી ક્યાં જતી રહે? In the city. So again it is harmful. Again it is harmful for the living beings or for the humans living in the society, right? So if you plant trees in that particular area within 50 or 30 to 20 feet, right, it will stop the soil conservation, or that will not allow the soil to enter into the city, right? So that is, a series of trees should be grown near a desert region to prevent the winds with more velocity. It will stop the advancing desert. The most important point, it will stop the advancing desert. પછી શું થાય? એ soil થ્રુ ધ ફોર્સ ઓફ વિન્ડ એક જગ્યાએથી બીજી જગ્યાએ જતી રહે અને ડેઝર્ટનો એરિયા વધતો જાય. That is what will happen. The area of desert will increase. So if you plant trees, right, it will stop the particular area of the desert also, right? Next, the river flood should be controlled. The river flood should be controlled by diverting their flow in other rivers or in dry river beds, right? The river flood એટલે જે પાણી છે rivers ની અંદર એ through flood થાય છે should be controlled and be diverted. એ પાણી જે વહી જાય છે flood through કોઈ સિટીમાં કોઈ એરિયામાં કે ઓશિયનમાં કે કોઈ બી જગ્યાએ, હવે જો એને ડાયવર્ઝન આપી દીધું હોય, so it would be helpful to the people where there is scarcity of water, right? For example, આપણો જ કોન્સેપ્ટ લઈએ નર્મદા, right? નર્મદાનો કોન્સેપ્ટ એમપી થી ચાલુ થાય છે. It starts from Madhya Pradesh and it comes through Gujarat and it just reaches to Surendranagar and it goes to Rajkot from Surendranagar, right? બીજી ઘણી જગ્યાએ એ canals through pass થાય છે, right? There are many places where Narmada is flowing. What is this, right? This is the third point. That is fourth point. The river flood should be controlled or should be diverted. હવે એને જો પ્રોપર પ્લાનિંગ ના કર્યું હોય તો એ બધું નર્મદાનું પાણી શેમાં જતું રહેશે? ઓશિયનમાં. It goes and mix into the oceans, right? Then it is of no use. So what we did is we have made diversions. Canals બનાવી દીધી મોટી અને એને યુ ટર્ન આપી દીધા છે કે જે જગ્યાએ નથી એ જગ્યાએ પાણી પહોંચાડે. So it covers a long area in Gujarat, right? So this is how we can use the particular resources, right? That is natural resources. One of the concept is natural resources. That is use of water and the remedies to conserve the soil. એટલે એ જે soil હશે એ એમાં ને એમાં રહેશે, કોઈ જગ્યાએ બીજી જગ્યાએ ટ્રાન્સફર થશે નહીં, right? The river flood should be controlled by diverting their flow in other rivers or in the dry river beds કે જે જગ્યાએ નથી એ જગ્યાએ પાણી પહોંચાડવાનું. Point number 5. The unrestricted pasturing loosens the soil layer on the mountains. It should be prevented. The unrestricted એટલે જે restricted area નથી, pasturing loosens the soil layer on the mountains. હવે mountains એક એવી જગ્યા છે, right, કે જ્યાં constantly soil erosion થતું જાય, આપણને દેખાતું ન હોય, but the particles of the soil, that is the good soil, that which constantly flows from up to down, we cannot see it, but it is a natural process. And if that soil is of good quality, it should be prevented. It is the responsibility of the government to keep preservation or to conserve this kind of soils. Right? So these are the remedies through which soil conservation can be done, right? Again, there are 5 points. How many points are there? 5 points, right? 2 important topics that are there. That is first soil erosion. Then we knew the measures to prevent soil erosion. Then the next concept that we did is soil conservation and the remedies of soil conservation, right? Both the concepts are different. I am repeating again and again. Don't get confused, right? It is a 3-mark question and there is a probability that it can be asked, right? So બંને concept તમારે learn by heart કરવાના રહેશે, right? Moving towards the next point, that is point number 6. Methods like horizontal cultivation. જો આપણે આગળની ઇમેજમાં જોઈ ગયા ને, અહીંયા જે આપેલી છે horizontal cultivation, right? That kind of things. Horizontal cultivations or terraced farms, etc. should be implemented. Both the images have been given on the previous pages, right? And the last point for this chapter. Human contents should be added to the soil which has lost its fertility, right? Human contents, it requires even the humans to preserve that soil and put certain chemicals and fertilizers which will maintain the quality of the soil, right? Thus, by implementing these remedies, soil can be conserved. The conservation of soil is a strong necessity today, right? Our soil ne સાચવીને રાખવી બહુ important વસ્તુ છે, right? Because agricultural sector depends on this concept. જે આખું agriculture concept છે, right, throughout the India, that is based on the soil. એ માટી છે તો એ બધી વસ્તુ ડેવલપ થાય છે, the pulses or the wheats or the food grains that we eat today, the basic necessity of a human, that is food, right? That comes through agriculture. That comes through agriculture, and all that agricultural concept, whether it is plant, trees, fruits, or any kind of wheats, pulses or grains, that all depends upon the soil, right? એ જે માટી છે ને તો જ આપણે એ સર્વાઈવ કરી શકીએ છીએ, because it produces food, right? We never think like this, but because of the soil, right, we are able to live on this planet, right? 8 types of soils are there, and it becomes the responsibility of the government to prevent each type of soil, because each way, in their unique way, that is different types of soil, produces something or the other. જો આપણે આનું ધ્યાન નહીં રાખીએ તો એના જે પાર્ટિકલ્સ હશે ક્વોલિટી વાળા, that will vanish away from one place to the other. And what would be the most disappointing point would be જે એ જે જગ્યાએ પાર્ટિકલ્સ જતા રહેશે અને એ જગ્યા કોઈ કામની નહીં હોય અથવા એમને પડી હશે તો એનો કોઈ યુઝ થશે નહીં, right? So we have to prevent this soil erosion and conserve the soil so that the humans can survive and can fulfill their basic necessity, right? I hope this concept is clear. If you have any questions, any doubts, right, you can ask. Then we are going to start with a new chapter, right? Okay, we are moving towards the next chapter, that is on chapter number 9, right? A new chapter, a new concept, a new learning, right? That is forest and wildlife resources.